beautiful beings. When I was shuffling this deck, yes, I did pre-shuffle it, but when I cut it into threes, because this deck, each pile is going to be dedicated to each fire sign, and this is the pile that I felt the most drawn towards picking with your birthstones, the Herkimer Diamond, and for the cuspers who are still valid Aries, Aquamarine. And so I've been learning this new way of shuffling. That way I could shuffle on camera for you guys, and then you guys get to see like the pop out cards and we get to react together. Without further ado, for the first week of April, let's see how it'll go for my beautiful Aries. What will the first week be like for Aries? Great Tarot Spirits. That's too much. We're going to get at least like 2 to 3 cards. Bear with me. If you want to spiral out of control, but this time we got up to 3. Which ones want to present themselves to be first? This one will go first. Second. Usually I pick up on a warm vibration, and based on the vibrations that I feel, that's pretty much the cards that I pick out. So for your very first week of April, you got, in this deck, this is the Page of Swords. Air, because it's associated with Gemini. That is the Swords. Then we got the Knight. We got the Page and the Knight of Air. Well, Swords in this case. But then we got Temperance in reverse. So for the first week of April, there's going to be some of you that... Oh, wait. So I forget, this camera is like a mirror, so what's first for me is actually this. This is how it goes for me. So let me put it on a view that you guys will be seeing. My apologies. So essentially, what I see for you for the first week is that there's going to be a potential... My bad, y'all. Just like, I forgot the camera's like a mirror in a way, so what looks first to me in person is going to look the opposite to you guys, so I just moved around the cards to adjust it to the way I'm viewing it so I can explain it to you all clearly. Okay, so my beautiful Aries, like, if there's a person that you've been talking to, or like, if someone's new coming in, maybe this is a new person you're talking to, but someone's coming in for you and they're going to make you an offer, and like with the Knight of Swords right here, like it's an offer that's going to be a pleasant surprise for you. Like it's not something that you were expecting, but it's a good communication that's coming in from someone. Like it could provide clarity for you on something, but when you get that message, like with the Temperance card, like when it's in the upright, it's all about, you know, patience, everything in balance, but here in the reverse, there's an imbalance here. Like despite this person communicating well with you, like there may be this could be an ex that's coming back potentially, like it doesn't have to be, but usually when the Temperance is in reverse, it does entail like old wounds and stuff, like poor memories, and it's a card about like, you know, needing for you to balance yourself, take time for yourself to heal. And with this message coming in, it may sound like something that you want, but there's something that isn't in balance with you that needs to be addressed, or you're going to be addressing within the first week of April. But let's get into like the further weeks. So there's like, hold on a minute. Yep, we'll do like the 4 weeks of April, so that's how many weeks are in a month. If I'm wrong, y'all could clock me. Great spirits. What's in store for Aries in the second week of April? So we can clarify more on the first week. Too much. 2 to 3, please. This card's poking out. Oh no, that's 4. So bear with me. I'm new to this shuffling, but I'm getting better. It's better than seeing me just, you know, have it all spread out like that, right? It's the second week of April. So this card, the Ace of Wands, but in reverse. Bear with me, I'm trying to reflip the cards back to... Oh, you got a hidden. It wants to give you 4, so you know what, fine, I'm gonna take it. It's gonna be first, second, third. Wants to be second. Third. This is going to be third. Alrighty. So we got the Page of Wands in reverse. We got the Queen. We got the Queen of Wands, but also in reverse. You're having a lot of court cards. In Major Arcana, there's a lot of court and Major Arcana. And we got the 9 of Cups. This row, it's all in reverse here. Let me organize that a bit. I thought I organized these cards in the wrong order again. Just as I'm looking at like my little monitor there, it's just, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so forgive me, but I think now it's making a little more sense from the first week, because right now you have this person, like, even though good communication, they seem to be like they're communicating well and things seem like it's going to be different. It's just the old wounds is what concerns you. And it honestly, just trust in your intuition is essentially what I'm getting here. Like with the 9 of Cups, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, like self-protecting is a part of that card, and it's telling you to like avoid like that self-absorbing, like insincere energy, and to self-protect yourself from feeling uncomfortable and disappointed. Like, you may want this to be true, you may want things to be different, you may want things to be good with people, with the person in your life, or this could be with people in general in your life. You may want things to be good and dandy, but you need to take time for yourself first. Like, you need to protect yourself from like all the negative energy, the insincerity that's around you, because especially with the Ace of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse also, like that stagnant negative energy, it creates blockages for you all around, just like in your passions, career, and love life. Just all this negative energy that's around you, it just brings you down from your own happiness. And I have a feeling like this, I have a feeling like if it's most likely an ex or something. I just get the vibe that this is an ex, or it just doesn't look, honestly, it's just, it could have been a toxic situation you were in. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. And despite having good memories, it's just the bad it weighed heavy on you, and their energy, like, it's brought you down to low points. Like, it's brought you down to, you know, not having the drive to do things anymore, not having the drive to, you know, seek out your pleasures and stuff, like, do what you usually like to do. Or they would just probably make things feel like kind of more meaningless for you. And like, back to the temperance and stuff, just having the time to heal for yourself. Like, you want a relationship, I could see it, but for some of you Aries out there, like, I just feel like learning how to be on your own and stuff, like, I think that's one thing that I get here. Like, you haven't learned to be on your own and stuff, or if you are, or if you're not in a relationship, this could just be, you know, trying to separate yourself from, like, family. If family is what's bringing you down to this negative standpoint, like, try to find, like, an uplifting peer and support group for you. Like, if you don't have any, like, friends you could contact or call, like, look up whatever interests you have. Try to see if maybe they have a Facebook group, or like online friends, especially during the pandemic, is a really hot topic right now. So I do think that is one outlet you could look forward to, or talking with therapists also. Is just know it's okay to get mental health and stuff. Just get help with your mental health. Mental health is very important, and you know, we could train and be physically strong all we want, but if we're not strong in the brain or emotionally, it can really deter us and hold us back in a lot of things, no matter how physically strong we look. But, yeah, let's see how the remaining 2 weeks are gonna go. Just right now, it's just like a heavy contemplation energy for the month of April. Like, are you gonna be back with this person? Are you gonna stay on your own? Like, in your gut, I have a feeling you know the answers. It's just you want to stray away from that because of other things that you want. And honestly, before you could reach the higher goals that you want, like family or like a marriage even, then you got to fix what's in the mind first in order to, you know, bring Nine of Cups into the upright, which in the upright, it entails beautiful things in abundance and love and emotional fulfillment in relationships. But in the reverse, just something's just uncomfortable, not sitting well, and like, despite wanting something so badly, it's just something's not feeling right, or something isn't right. And I think that's something you have to go within and address within yourself before, you know, answering the questions. Am I ready to be involved right now? Is this the right person for me to be involved with? Is this healthy? I think those are key things to ask yourself and to contemplate. Ooh, enough said. I went into preacher mode. Oh, God.
Okay. Hallelujah, somebody. Okay, I don't...
But I do hope this is helping or resonating in some way. Righty, now. Need spirit. Oh. Right away. Okay. Right, we'll see what else we have. What else can Aries expect for the third week? April. I'm shuffling at least 6 to 10 times. If nothing comes out on the 10th. Oh. These cards are going to be significant. Yeah, no, fine. I'll give it to you. It's your month anyways, Aries, so be lucky that you're getting this much, because normally I would not be doing this. Let me arrange it to see like which ones first. Alrighty, I think I found a better camera angle, and I adjusted the cards to how I intuitively position them, just so you guys could get the same view that I do. So, from what I can see here, I am blind. I am because that's how I originally saw it. So like with the 3 of coins here, like I have a feeling with this person, it's like the communication is coming in, but I have a feeling the way they're communicating with you, like their intentions, or it could be your intentions too, like when they randomly come in, is that they're communicating with you as a friend. They're trying to build up that friendship. There's 3 of coins. When it's in the upright, it does talk about like collaboration, just like good teamwork, like especially in projects. Like this could, it mostly entails career, but it could also relate to relationships. Remember, relationships don't always have to be romantic, but I have a feeling like the more you guys are talking, like eventually one of you caught feelings and stuff, and when one of you expresses this, like with the ace of coins in reverse here, like there could be a bit of a rejection here, like a definite imbalance in communication with this. Like maybe they were viewing everything as a friend, and you thought maybe everything would be different than what it was before, and then all of a sudden this rejection hits, and then it causes you to be at a bit of an imbalance, trying to juggle like all the hefty workloads that you have to do, plus having like this emotional feelings and maybe other external circumstances. Or and if this isn't a relationship and stuff, like it could just be, you know, a rejection towards like maybe things were looking good for you to get into this career and stuff, and then all of a sudden, or school or anything, and then all of a sudden like things didn't work out, and now you had to like juggle, okay, what are you gonna do now? Like, are you gonna go back to an old job, or like what are you gonna do? There's just lots of like juggling and then trying to recenter is what I see. You know? Oh my god, I keep flipping this the wrong way. My apologies. It's just it's gonna create in the 3rd week, like if this is a person or a career or whatever it is going to be a bit of a setback for you. It is going to potentially like close you off a little bit emotionally, or like with a person they'll be a little closed off towards you emotionally, or you them, or vice versa. But just know that despite whatever limbo this emotional toll may take on you, there is progression looking for you forward to you. You are going to have progression into something. Lady, I think that's enough said on that. And now, let's see what the cards have to say for the final week of April, the 4th week of April. That's one. Let's see if I can just get a few more. 2. I did not mean to flip it. Oh, but that's the Sun card. That's a really good card. Let me move these up a bit so we have space. I was not intending to get this many cards for you, Aries, but you know what? It is your season, and the spirits have got something to say.
I am Jasmine Masters, and I have something to say.
Yeah, let's get... I just felt a connection with this. The Star. And then we got the Death. So the last week of April is going to be key for you. Hold on a minute, let's see. First, second, third. First. I'm really learning how to work this camera, y'all. I'm sorry. There we go. So with the Star in reverse here, like when it's in the upright, it represents like a wish coming true, like healing that's occurring, and overall happiness. And in reverse, it's like a wish that you want, like a future with this person, with this person, a future in general in love, or like a future in this career, like right now, it's not going to happen for you. And it's because healing needs to be done and something needs to be addressed within you in order to be able to fully pursue everything that you want. Because on paper, everything could be good, but when something, let's say a printer, for example, like, yeah, like the printer looks nice, it has everything loaded and everything, but if a part is broken, then, and if the ink's not working, or if the print head's not aligned correctly, then it's not going to produce the proper result. So, being like balanced and clear emotionally and in good health physically, like that's what it's going to take to fulfill the goals that you want in life, whether that be career or romance. But like all this stuff that's happened to you in the past with this person or in any past tribulation or trials that you've been through, it's meant to evoke some sort of change and awakening within you, because the Death card, well, it's all about transformation, which is why this deck has notified it as transformation here. It's like all of this is meant to give you a different outlook on things, like, you know, how to truly address and go within and how to properly heal yourself mentally, and how to properly go about stuff in relationships, potentially, like if this is all a relationship, just, you know, not letting other energies get the best of you or affect like what you want to do or how you want to do things. Surrounding yourself with positivity and being able to accept that sometimes you're going to need a little bit of help, and sometimes not everything can be done just solely on your own. Just sometimes you had to reach out, like you may want others to reach out to you, but sometimes you had to do the reaching out in order to get a specific thing done for you. And I've been feeling like therapy could be one aspect, maybe meditation, or just some sort of self-care is needed. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a self-care card when I pull out some of the oracles for you, but you know, all of this is meant to give you a beautiful change within yourself, because in the Sun card, that represents growth and positivity. So I have a feeling like it's going to be a little bit rocky for you. Like there's going to be stuff that you're going to go through that you need to recognize healing needs to be done for, but when you do, it's going to create positivity within yourself and throughout the rest of your life, especially with the Sun card. So yeah, that's essentially what I get for you in April. Let me pull out some oracle cards for you to see like what's going to be the biggest lesson for you. Before I do that, actually, like if you were spiritual, like you like to pray, like another tarot deck that I'm going to be using for another one of the signs for this month, like I want to use it for like each sign, because I want like a guardian angel that anyone could pray to, and like just have them keep them in their minds and just know that they're protected by angels. And let me pull that out. Okay, there's the tarot. Our guardian angel is looking after Aries, and who should we pray to feel blessed by? So the Ace of Pentacles right here. So pray to angel. Oh God, I'm going to butcher the name. Kahefel, the adored God, for divine blessings, driving away evil spirits. And like, I mean, if you're gardening, then maybe it's like agricultural production. Like maybe gardening could be one of your self-care types of things. If that's not your thing, then, well, just find something else to make your happiness grow. But the Ace of Pentacles is definitely about like new opportunity is coming up. Like a lot of it has to do with career. So if this is confirmation you want on a career, then this is it right here. Here that you are going to be blessed and guided. Like maybe it may not happen for you this month. There could be a setback, but in the future you will get to the goals that you want and stuff. It's just you got to like drive away those negative energies that are around you and stuff, and address the negative energies within yourself in order to get yourself the proper healing that you need. Because trust me, mental health, it is serious, and we all go through it. Just know that you're not alone in that. If anyone judges you, then they're messed up for that. Just know that you are you, and that going through things mentally, emotionally, feeling emotions, that's okay. That's what makes us human. So please just remember, you are valid, you are light, and you are loved. Yeah. Enough with the whole sister inspirational stuff.
Hello. This is Sister Inspirational. Come.
Now I'm going to get to the other oracles. Now, Spirit of the Oracle, what lesson shall Aries learn on the 3rd of April? Or what should I keep in mind? That's too much. But you know what? The first one I saw, lavender. Surround yourself with love. I got the booklet right here. Okay, so with the book, I tried to put it in front of the camera, but the letters are in reverse, so I don't know how to change that setting and all, so the best thing I could do for you guys is just read it aloud. So like the extended meaning of Miss Lavender is, surround yourself with people who make you feel like the best version of yourself. People you can trust with anything in the world. Maybe you've been distancing yourself from your found family, or maybe you haven't discovered your found family yet. You need to make an effort here. Go out there and reconnect or make new connections.
That part.
Wait. Isn't it funny how I talked about, like, at some point, like, y'all are gonna have to play it back, but at some point I did talk about, you know, making the effort to reach out to people, because sometimes, like, we may want the help, we may want to talk to others, but we'd prefer others to reach out to us. But sometimes we have to reach out to others if we truly want the help that we need. Honestly, I think you are surrounded by love and stuff. It's just some of the negative energy that's been around you and stuff has just made you distance yourself from others. It just, view this, like, for the month of April as a confirmation that it's okay for you to reach out to others. If you don't feel like going to therapy, and if you feel like you have others that you know get you and know trust you, just talk with them. Like, if you can't see them in person because of COVID and stuff, FaceTime them. Just do something to ensure that you're communicating and getting, like, your needs met. Because you are worthy of love. Not just romantic, but platonically too. Like, we're all social beings. We all need someone to talk to, that shoulder to cry on, the person to lift us up when we're down. And I feel like either you need to rediscover that or discover something new or get some sort of assistance, because mental health is just very important. Just know, my beautiful being, you are loved. And you are perfect just the way you are. Please know that all the things that you want in life, it is going to come true. Just please give it time. Everything will come to fruition. I can promise you that. Righty, now. Let's see how you should go about love for the rest of this month. Oh, I started shuffling off camera, my bad. I'm supposed to straight shuffling. Let's do the oracle. How should I always go about love for this month of April? We got Giacomo Casanova. I know you're not going to be able to read it because of my camera, but actually, hold on. Let me keep it close in front of me first, and then I'll tell you. When it comes to sex and hookups, it says, be the flame, not the moth. And when it comes to getting over a breakup or being in a long-term relationship, it says always be a free agent, promise fidelity to all. And then for friends and family, it's not destiny, it's opportunity. So essentially what I'm getting with this card is just like in your sex life and love life in general, it's just, I'm off of someone that flies and like roams around free and stuff, but fire, it's passion. So the vibe I'm getting here is put passion into everything that you do, not just your love life, but I'm also sensing your work life too, because you do have a good amount of coins, pentacles energy here, especially with your angel that came through, which is the Ace of Pentacles here. Which, wait, did you get the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, you did. You got the Ace of Pentacles twice in your reading. It's just, this angel's here to help turn that into an upright, but in a different manner, in a different way in your life. Anyways, sorry, I always go on tangents. But like, it's just saying for like getting over breakups is to just be independent and just, be loyal to those that are going to be loyal to you as well. And, just like the same if you are in a long-term relationship, or if you're pursuing one, or if you're going to be in one, always have your own sense of independence too. Like, just be comfortable, like, being with yourself in general. Like, I feel like for this period in time, like, learning to be okay with being on your own, but knowing when to reach out to those that are loyal to you to lift you up is going to be key here. And with friends and family, saying like the people that are in your life, like, it's all opportunities. Just all the people that have been in your life, like, they're all here to give you the opportunity to help you grow and better yourself. Like, everyone's here for a reason. It's up to you to take the opportunity to, be reminded of that reason in order to assist you in whatever it is you need assistance with. Okay. Now let's see what my oracles had to say for you all in terms of finances. I'm just taking the one that flipped up for me. I didn't even get to finish saying my intention. Oh, you got share Wang. Like, in order to, like, make money, it's like, just compete in the market, not the spotlight. So maybe the career you've been going for, because there is possibility that none of this is relationship-wise, it could be career-wise, that you're trying to aim for, like, this really top spot, top-notch position and stuff, and that you're aiming to be the center of attention. And honestly, just, it's taking things, like, one step at a time, which is how to give your money meaning. It's just, like, do things day to day. It's just, and, like, let your work be recognized for what it is and stuff. Like, don't do stuff to, like, don't, like, kiss up or anything to anybody or the boss or anything just to see if you could get a higher position or anything. No, let your work speak for itself, because you will get to that position. It's just, you gotta have the patience and take things one step at a time. And, like, to save your money, it's like, I would say just, like, invest a little bit to, in an investment, use it towards, like, your family and stuff, or use it to others that you care about. Or if you don't have any other family, then just save your money for, like, your future child or something, because you may not get what you want now, like, in a relationship, like, if you are interested in a relationship at all, but just know that one day it will happen for you. And just remembering to save for that future home for you and your family, use that as motivation. Like, if you want a family at all. Just like use like motivation to save that money like in a separate savings account or something for a new home or something that's going to benefit you and your loved ones for the future. I think that's one way that you could look at it in terms of finances to consider for this month. Okay. I think yep. Right now, if you were interested in crystals, this new oracle deck that I got will tell you about what crystals you should have for this point in the month for however long you need it. And then after I show you the crystals, I want you to repeat the affirmation on the back of the card 3 times. I learned this from this tarot YouTuber that I follow, Patricia1111. Like, from what I understood from when she was explaining affirmations in one of her videos, was that like saying it 3 times will set the intention even stronger and just be more helpful to the person. So like that's what I'm gonna do here with you guys, and I will say it with you. But first, let's see. We'll see if that pops out again. I'm gonna do this one more time because I want to do it properly. Because I don't know. I have to write those up. Okay. Got Labradorite. I take. So part of it, like Labradorite, helps one to, reflect and then see things from like a different / higher perspective. I definitely think that it is good. Like if you were to seek help or go out, to reach out to others in your life to, help you out emotionally. I think not seeing yourself as weak for doing no, but seeing yourself as, bettering yourself for doing so. I think, like, my house is clean. I know I don't have any flies. I'm gonna censor that. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I cannot stand bugs. I know everything in life has a purpose, but like, I'm not in the mood. Anyways, as I was saying, like, holding this gem and meditating with this gem could, like, help you see things from, like, a higher perspective, essentially. Like, as I was saying before, like, if you want, instead of viewing yourself as weak for getting help, like, viewing yourself as, like, bettering yourself for your highest good. And if you're feeling this gemstone could help you, like, especially when you meditate, if you're going to do that for self-care, I feel like it's going to help you view that. And now, because this color, it's all about the throat chakra right here. So communication is definitely something big. And it's been really big throughout your reading too. Anyways, I will say this 3 times for you guys, and I want you all to repeat, all my Aries, to repeat after me. Or if you have an Aries, like, rising, like, this could be a good one for you too. It says, I observe life from a greater perspective, reflect on inner light, develop consistent spiritual practices, increase spiritual awareness, meditate regularly. I observe life from a greater perspective, reflect on inner light, develop consistent spiritual practices, increase spiritual awareness, and meditate regularly. I observe life from a greater perspective, reflect on inner light, develop consistent spiritual practices, increase spiritual awareness, meditate regularly. Even your affirmations telling you, honey.
Maybe I should take some yoga, meditate. If you want.
You gotta meditate more. Because it could really help ground you. It could really help calm you down in many ways. And it could be a source of self-help for you. Now, my beautiful Aries, thank you so much for tuning into the reading. I love you all very much. I wish you all light, love, and peace and protection. Have a wonderful day. Thank you.